This video is for white parents. If you are not a white parent, you can keep scrolling. But if you are, please stay. You need to teach your children about the importance of different races, people's differences, how they're going to look. You know, maybe your children are being brought around loads of white people and have never seen someone that doesn't look like them, and just understanding that it's something to not fear. It's important to create your child's library at home with books that have people in it that don't look like them, people that in it that look like them, people that look completely different to anyone they've ever seen, and educating them on the beauty in differences, the beauty in culture, the beauty in everyone being different. But I say that to say this because I had a very racist experience with children today on the train, and it was very traumatic for me, and I bawled my eyes out. I have not cried like that in a long time. So let me explain. I was on the train today to Dorking with my beautiful husband. Most of you might not know, my husband is white, obviously I'm black. We're sitting on the train, a family of 4 get on, a mum, a dad, a little boy and a little girl. The little boy looked about 8 years old, the little girl looked about 6 years old, white family. They've come on the train, and basically me and Devon are Devon's my husband. Me and Devon are sitting like at the 2 window seats opposite each other. So you know when you get on the train, the southwest trains from Waterloo, yeah. You have like the 4-seaters. So me and Devon were on 2 seats. There was 2 seats available, and there was an aisle and another 2 seats available. So the families come on. Mum sat down, the dad sat down, and then the 2 children were fighting to sit near the dad because the mum said to them, come and sit next to this lady here. And the little girl was absolutely petrified to sit next to me, and she was like, basically she's just standing up, like she froze, and the mum was like, just sit down, and she's like looking at me and then like basically not wanting to sit next to me. In the end she sat down, and then I just sensed her uncomfortability sitting next to me. And this was a child, by the way, a 6-year-old child. She was sitting down for probably about 20 seconds. She got up and then she sat opposite her dad. The little boy didn't want to sit next to me either. He actually sat on his dad's lap. And it was just a feeling I had in that moment where I was just like, wow, these little children don't want to sit next to me because I'm black. It's not that they want to be next to their mom or next to their dad, because if that was the case, one child would have sat on the mom's lap and one child would have sat on the dad's lap. But they were so hesitant to sit next to me. The whole journey, by the way, like the train was starting to get full and no one would sit next to me. And I thought, fine, I don't mind, it's another seat. But when I looked around, I thought, raw, they're not sitting down because I'm black. And I think Devon picked up on it, and as soon as I got off the train, I just burst into tears. And he said, he asked me if I was all right, and that just made me cry. And just made me sad to think that there's white parents out there that are not teaching their children about other races and the importance of being inclusive and diverse and accepting people for looking different to you, or even educating their children on different races, on different colours of skins, and how, you know, different people have different features. It doesn't mean you need to be scared of them or anything like that. But I sensed the genuine fear of these children, and it just made me really upset because, you know, I work with children, I'm a nanny. It just made me upset to think that there's children that look at me and are frightened. Like, that just looks, he's getting me. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. That gets me quite emotional because I would never harm a child, like ever. Like, I absolutely love children, and the fact that children don't look at me as a companion or someone that just loves children. Obviously, these children don't know me, but they've obviously been taught somewhere. They were 8 and 6, so I'm like, where in their life have they not seen black people? Like, it's not like we were in the sticks. We were in Clapham Junction. Like, the train stop was at Clapham Junction, which is a very diverse area. So yeah, it was a really really eye-opening and very emotional experience I had, because yeah, that was a very horrible feeling that I felt today, and I don't want anyone else to have to experience that. So yeah, white parents, do the work, do the work, do the work.